Greetings to all of our guests, and thank you for coming this evening. As many of you know, Alyssa and I met right here in the halls of Beta Rudder. What many of you don't know, however, is just what the hell we do for a living. I'm a copywriter, and I actually didn't go to law school. Alyssa works in PR, which unfortunately doesn't mean pastry raider. So I thought, who better to help explain how an ad, or for you Brits in the audience, an advertisement, is created than my former comrades that I used to work with right here in the office. Now, the first step to creating a great ad is knowing your clientele, knowing their background, basically just understanding what they're all about.
BK? Well, BK always struck me as someone that you like, or that a lot of people like. Not me.
Bitch.
Bullied his way through things.
Massive ego.
Brendan is really good at taking credit for other people's ideas.
I see Brendan every day. His face is on the punching bag in my basement.
Devoid of any discernible skill.
Alyssa is awesome.
Feeding baby elephants at the zoo with her own carrots.
Practically perfect in every way.
I think Alyssa, I immediately want to salute the American flag.
She could solve our problems in the Middle East.
Alyssa would help an old lady cross the street, and Brendan would be like, 5 points!
You guys are too kind. But now that we've established that, you have to understand what your client's strengths are, what they're good at. Now, we could spend here all day, talk about the things I'm good at. I've even gotten a start right here.
Fantasy football?
Didn't they come in 4th last year?
Not fantasy football? I don't know. Alyssa knows a lot about wine. And by that I mean she knows how to drink a lot of wine, buy a lot of wine. She knows a lot about wine.
She's a shoe shopper. Well, actually more of a shoe buyer.
Alyssa's ridiculously patient.
Makes a hell of a bowl of oatmeal.
In fact, she's a better handyman than he is. That doesn't even make him a man.
I've seen Alyssa tame a Bengal tiger with a single head nod.
She kicked my ass in Words with Friends.
Now, after you've found out what your clients do well, you need to find out what they do better than everyone else. Basically, competitive analysis. Now, I've actually never tasted defeat in anything, ever, so I figured this might be tough. But we decided to ask anyway, who's better at?
If you ever need to get anywhere quick and don't fear for your life, go with BK.
As far as driving is concerned, I would say there's Stevie Wonder, there's Asians, and there's Alyssa.
Yeah, Alyssa cooks up a mean bottle of wine.
Brendan, I think at one time almost burnt the house down.
The only thing that BK can cook are his tax documents.
Arguing? That'd be Alyssa. BS? BK.
Brendan's louder. Alyssa's smarter.
Well, Alyssa has that southern genteel feel, so she probably has a shotgun.
Brendan is the better arguer. Can I have that $5 you promised me now?
But now comes the fun part of creating an ad, the concept. Usually you have to go through some real stink bombs before you get to the good stuff. Like this. Half man, half horse, half pirate, all awesome. Anyway, I asked my former co-workers for some ideas on our wedding.
2 words. Bacon cake.
Okay, for the bouquet toss portion, instead of doing that, we could do laser tag.
Bacon flavored martinis.
Trampolines instead of tables.
Bacon napkin holders. Bacon cupcakes.
Let's go with movie themes. Sleeping with the Enemy.
2 words. Star Wars. Yoda would be the priest, and and he'd be like, once you start down the marriage path, forever will it dominate your destiny.
Beauty and the Beast.
Take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband to you?
Confessions of a Shopaholic.
Reverse sex dress attire.
Best band for a wedding? Night Ranger. You put your motor in!
What's your price for flight?
All great ideas. As you can see, we ignored most of them. Well, all of them. But a good start. What finishes an ad, however, is the final takeaway. the one thought you want to leave your audience with. In this instance, what's the one piece of advice you'd give the bride and the groom?
Do things when they're least expected.
Always be there for each other.
She's always right, unless she's wrong. And even then, she's always right.
Be good to each other.
Don't poop with the door open. Okay? It's for you, Alyssa.
Treat every day like it's your last day together forever.
Always hold hands in life and during scary movies.
Have a lot of sex.
Laugh a lot and don't worry about the small things.
Listen to each other and really hear what you need from each other, and don't take each other for granted. I love you both and I wish you all the best.
Don't up.